Signs that you have a soul tie. What is a soul tie? It is a connection that is spiritual or emotional that is formed after you bond chemically with somebody sexually. And mostly, obviously, it is an illegal connection. And the first sign that you may have a soul tie is you seemed tied to a person. Like, no matter what this person does, or even this person you have broken up with, like, let's say 5 years ago, but you always seemed tied to that person. You always seem like you want to go back to this person. You just want to be around this person. Basically, like, you just can't do without this person. You feel like you cannot do it without this person. Number two is you become obsessed with them. Basically, number two is almost tying itself down with number one, because like you just seem not, you just can't let go of this person, even though you have let them go physically. Spiritually you haven't, and now you start to become obsessed with them, and now you've moved on into other relationships and you are looking for them in the other person now. For example, if John used to buy you gifts and send you money on a regular basis, you start looking for John in other relationships, or you start looking for Samantha. Samantha could cook pilau very well, and now you start looking for Samantha in other relationships. You're like, no, why does she not cook like Samantha cook? If it was Samantha, Samantha would know how to serve me. Samantha would know how to prepare my shirts and iron my shirts and make everything good for me, that kind of obsession. And at that point you're already with another person, but you just seem like you're looking for Samantha or John, that is example, in the other people. And the number three is they have perfect timing. These people who you are enmeshed with usually seem to come around when a breakthrough is near, when seasons are about to change in your life, like you're just about to travel, just about to get that visa, or you've gotten that visa, but they seem to always show up when something is popping or when your life is popping. And how, if you ask yourself, how are they showing up at that perfect time? Why do they? Because your souls are enmeshed, you are in covenant. You do not know that you are in covenant, but you are in covenant. And so this person, the enemy uses that legal covenant to come and access you and try to bring delay, in your life, or to just kind of bring just bad things generally. And there have been cases with the women who have for example wanted to travel outside, like let's say Saudi Arabia. Maybe they've gotten a job as a kadama or something, and now when they're just getting ready to travel, they discover they are pregnant. And this ex just came back and told them how he loves them, and then they let him in. And then things just went, and now she's pregnant, she can't travel. You see, that's a setback. And this is just an example on the female side, but I'm so sure there are other examples in the male side. Even the pregnancy one, you as a guy might have been planning to go to another country, and then this lady shows up for one night, and then it ends up being a pregnancy, and it ends up just derailing you, basically. So they have perfect timing, and this perfect timing is meant to destroy you in a way. It's meant to sabotage you. Or even if you happen to go forth with your plans, spiritually there is something that is going to be missing. There's something that is going to be pulling you back again. Yet at that time, maybe you have broken the soul tie, or you have tried to move on, And most of the time it is a way to reinforce that covenant, because sometimes covenant might seem like they are trying to break, and the enemy knows, this contract that I have right here is almost breaking. So what do? Let me go back to this person, and so that I can reinforce the covenant. And when a covenant is reinforced, sometimes you may not even find the partner or the kingdom partner that God has ordained for you, the real person that is meant to be your missing rib, or vice versa. You may not find that person ever, because of the fact that you keep on reinforcing covenants. You keep on going back to the ex. Basically, I just feel like your ex is just your ex for a reason. Yeah. And number four, you depend on their validation. You make life decisions seeking their approval, even after breakup. It's crazy. Let's say your ex used to love a Mercedes Benz, and now suddenly you feel like I need to go to the what is the showroom. I need to get a Mercedes. If I don't get a Mercedes, she won't approve of this car. If we just beat down the street and I'm driving, let's say, a Honda, she will not love the Honda. She will not think that I have gotten to this level. No. So I need to get a Mercedes Benz so that I can show her that I'm on this level. I think she would approve if she sees me. She would see that I'm the man or I'm the woman if I'm driving this car, or if I have this clothes, if now I'm wearing elegantly and I'm extra feminine. Now he would approve because he used to like the red lipstick, so I'm so sure he would approve this lipstick if I buy this lipstick. You get that kind of obsession where you feel like you need to do things in his or her lens. Like you're seeking their approval and they're not even there. That's the funny thing, they're not even in your life, but you want their approval. Another thing is you start to lose yourself in your identity. Like you are immersed in them, sometimes even in a relationship with them. You seem to hold on to them like you just can't let go. And when you just can't let go, they are the idol in your life, and they tend to determine how your life is going to be. They tend to try, and they're not even doing this consciously. Remember, it's subconsciously. But since you're making them your idol, it's like you're living your life in their lens. And it's kind of enmeshed with point number 4 again. Like, you just lose yourself, and sometimes you can see the red flag in a relationship, but you can't let go of this person. Like you just can't let go of you just don't seem to understand who are you now. You had the willpower. You are a man maybe, or you are a woman who is known not to take nonsense. And what is happening to you? And people seem to be asking, what happened to you? People know you as a strong-willed person, and when it comes to this person, when they're showing you pepe or shege, they're showing you mother rao, and they're showing you all the things all the disrespect basically, but you just can't up and leave. Like people are asking, what is wrong with you? We know you don't take nonsense. What is happening? But you have lost yourself. That is the truth of the matter. You see. And on to the last point, you tend to think that nobody can take their place. Basically everything is under their lens. Anything basically, like they are just the number one person in your life. Like nobody can ever take their place. And even if people come in, you just feel like, no. If it was for example Cynthia in your life, then you feel like Cynthia was the top of this. Cynthia was the girl. I don't think nobody can match up to Alan or something. You feel like Alan was the top of the game, the chief, the ego. So I've been through this stuff as well, obviously, but I have successfully broken soul ties, and I thank God for that. And it all happens when you sit at the feet of Jesus Christ, and when you're fully surrendered to Jesus. It's not a shortcut. And if you'd like to know how to break the soul ties, there are prayers. Kindly comment below and say, I need to break this.